Must watch. 5 subtle signs she's into you. Modern Stoic. Welcome back to the channel, gentlemen. Women are wet when they show these 5 secret signs. Female psychology. Love is not just a feeling, it's a choice, an action, and a deep understanding of one another. Unknown. We all know that attraction isn't just about chemistry. It's about those unspoken signals that women often send, often without even realizing it. But here's the truth. Most men completely miss these signs. In today's video, we're going to uncover the 5 hidden signals that show a woman is genuinely interested in you. These aren't random gestures. Each one is rooted in human psychology and connection. Some of them are so subtle that you may have noticed them in the past but never understood their true meaning. By the end of this video, not only will you be able to recognize these signs, but you'll also understand the psychological factors that drive them. Trust me, this knowledge will change how you approach relationships and communication with women. Why is this important? Because knowing how to read these subtle cues isn't just about understanding attraction. It's about creating a foundation of respect, building stronger connections, and being aware of the ways women communicate their feelings without words. The goal is to build a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding, where both partners are attuned to each other's needs. Learning to recognize these signals will help you avoid misreading situations, and more importantly, it will help you develop the kind of confidence and clarity that modern Stoicism teaches, a confidence rooted in emotional awareness and understanding. Let me ask you something. Have you ever experienced a moment where a woman seemed to be sending you mixed signals? One moment, she's fully engaged, leaning in, and the next, she's pulling back and becoming distant. This happens because women often communicate their attraction through body language and subtle actions. When you learn to decode these signals, you open up a new level of emotional connection, one that's deeper and more authentic. Let's start with the psychology behind female attraction. Have you ever wondered why women are drawn to certain traits or behaviors? The answer lies in evolutionary psychology. For centuries, women have been wired to seek qualities that signal strength, stability, and emotional security. This isn't just about physical strength. It's about traits like confidence, attentiveness, and the ability to create a safe emotional space. Here's the fascinating part. While men often respond to visual cues, women are more likely to be influenced by emotional and psychological triggers. What does that mean for you? It means that what truly matters to most women isn't the car you drive or the brand of your watch. It's how you make them feel. When a woman feels seen, heard, and valued, it activates a deep sense of connection that goes beyond physical attraction. But here's where things get tricky. Attraction isn't always straightforward. Women often communicate interest through subtle behaviors, and missing these cues can lead to confusion or missed opportunities. That's why understanding these signals is essential. When you can recognize the difference between genuine attraction and casual friendliness, you gain the confidence to act appropriately and avoid missteps. The key is to focus on patterns. One behavior on its own might not mean much, but when you see multiple signs aligning, that's when you know there's something deeper going on. Sign 1. Genuine eye contact. One of the most powerful and undeniable signals a woman can send is through her eyes. Have you ever caught her gaze, only to notice her holding it just a little longer than usual, as if time itself slows down for that moment? Genuine eye contact is not merely a passing glance, but an intentional, prolonged connection. You may even notice subtle signs, like her pupils dilating or a soft, inviting expression on her face. But why is this such a significant signal? Eye contact is one of the oldest and most profound forms of non-verbal communication. It's deeply ingrained in human psychology and plays a pivotal role in building intimacy and trust. When a woman feels connected to you, it's natural for her to make eye contact. It's a way of signaling openness, vulnerability, and emotional connection. In essence, she's saying, "I see you, and I want you to see me too." As Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts," meaning that the mind and emotions shape how we perceive others and how we connect. When you see this sign, it's not just a random act, it's a subtle yet powerful expression of her interest and the bond she may be developing with you. So, what should you do when you notice this? The answer lies in responding with calm confidence. Don't break the gaze immediately. Hold it gently, but not in a way that feels forced or intense. The key is to embody a relaxed, self-assured energy, which not only signals that you're interested, but also that you're comfortable with the connection. Add a smile to this exchange to show that you're fully engaged and present in the moment. It's an invitation to deepen the bond. The next time this happens, remember that this small yet profound act can speak volumes about her feelings towards you. Recognize it and reciprocate it with grace. Sign 2. Subtle touches. Subtle touches. A gesture so quiet it could be missed, yet when you know how to see it, it speaks volumes. For the Stoic man, calm, observant, and grounded, this is one of the oldest, yet most profound signs that a woman is into you. Picture this. You're deep in conversation, and as you speak, her fingers briefly graze yours. Or perhaps she leans in a bit closer and touches your arm to emphasize her words. Maybe her hand lingers just a moment longer on your shoulder when she laughs at your joke. These are not random acts, they're intentional cues cloaked in subtlety. They are soft invitations into her world. While the modern world moves fast, touch remains timeless. It's primal. It's how humans communicated long before words were formed. Psychologically, it is one of the earliest ways we form trust and connection. For women, especially those who move through life aware of emotional cues, subtle touches can signal both comfort and curiosity. It's her way of closing the distance, testing the water to see if you'll meet her halfway. These touches are rarely accidental. They're like whispers from her soul, hinting at a desire for closeness without the pressure of declaring it outright. In our modern age where everything is digital, from text messages to emojis, physical touch stands out more than ever. It's rare, it's real, and it's risky, and that's why it matters. A man who practices Stoic wisdom doesn't just react, he observes, reflects, and chooses his response with grace. So what should you do when you notice these cues? You don't rush in, nor do you pull away. You stay centered, reciprocate in kind, not in excess. If she brushes your arm, a gentle touch in return, perhaps when you're making a point or guiding her through a door, can say, "I see you, and I respect this moment." Don't overanalyze. Don't fall into the trap of questioning every move. That's not what the Stoic does. Instead, be present. Let the energy unfold naturally. Trust your gut, but more importantly, trust your self-control. Because how you handle these small moments tells her everything about who you are. In a world of loud gestures and shallow signals, it's in the quiet, intentional touches that true attraction often begins. Let it build not with force, but with presence. Stay grounded, stay wise, and remember, when a woman opens that door, even slightly, it's your stillness, not your speed, that will invite her to keep stepping closer. Sign 3. Active listening and engaged responses. A woman who's truly into you doesn't just hear your words, she feels them. She leans in, not because she's cold, but because your presence draws her like warmth in winter. Her eyes don't wander. Her attention doesn't drift. She nods. She mirrors your gestures. She laughs, not out of politeness, but because something inside her wants to connect. That is no accident. That's psychology in action. The ancient Stoics understood this well. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts." When a woman listens with full presence, she's letting your thoughts colour her world, if only for a moment. That's powerful. That's not random. That's not casual. And in this modern world where people scroll more than they speak, undivided attention is the rarest form of intimacy. She's not just responding, she's engaged. And that, my friend, is your signal, your cue, your moment. But here's the test. Will you rise to it or fade? A true Stoic doesn't chase, he attracts through presence, not performance. You don't need to overtalk, you don't need to impress. You need to listen back fully, deeply, intentionally. Look her in the eyes, match her energy. Don't drift, don't default to small talk. Ask questions that reveal soul, not surface. What drives you? What's something you believe deeply but rarely say? That's where real connection lives, and that's where attraction flourishes, not in tricks, but in truth, in your ability to remain rooted while the world spins around you. This is not about pretending to be interested. This is about being interested. Because a woman who feels heard is a woman who opens up. You don't unlock the heart by force, you unlock it with focus. Remember this. Attention is the currency of connection. She invests it in you. That means something. Don't fumble it. Respond like a king who recognizes value when it's offered. If you've seen this in your life, comment below. I now see the signs clearly. And if this hit home, if it sparked something inside you, don't just scroll. Like the video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to this channel, Stoicism Win, because this journey is just beginning. You're not just here to understand women, you're here to master yourself. Sign 4. Playful teasing or flirting. When it comes to understanding the subtle signs of a woman's interest, playful teasing or flirting stands out as one of the most telling indicators. This is the stage where things get exciting and a bit more playful. If she's cracking light-hearted jokes, teasing you in a fun way, or even engaging in mock arguments over trivial matters, it's a strong sign that she's genuinely interested in you. Why does this happen? Well, flirting is a natural way for women to test the waters, creating a sense of comfort, excitement, and a playful atmosphere. Psychologically, this kind of teasing helps establish rapport and deepens the bond between you both. It's a sign that she feels safe enough around you to lower her guard and have a bit of fun, which is a huge positive. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. And in this case, her ability to be playful shows that she's comfortable with you, which is a positive mental state. When responding to her teasing, it's important to match her energy, but resist the urge to outdo her or turn it into a competition. For example, if she teases you about your drink, respond with a laugh and tease her back in a gentle, light-hearted way. The key is not to take it too seriously, avoid getting defensive or overthinking the situation. Instead, embrace the moment as an opportunity to showcase your charisma and enjoy the exchange. Remember, as Socrates wisely put it, the unexamined life is not worth living. So embrace the moment of fun and use it as a way to build deeper rapport. This is your chance to connect, be confident, and show her your sense of humour. Don't let the teasing moment pass without enjoying it. So, next time she teases you, use it as an opportunity to bond and build a connection. Sign 5. Prioritizing time with you. When a woman truly has feelings for you, she will consistently make time for you, no matter how demanding her schedule may be. It might not always be extravagant or grandiose, but even the smallest gestures, like suggesting a casual coffee meetup, planning a weekend together, or taking a few minutes to check in with you, indicate that she values your presence in her life. In our fast-paced world, time has become one of our most precious resources, and when she dedicates hers to you, it's a clear message that she sees something special in you, someone worth her investment. The act of prioritizing you speaks volumes about her feelings, reflecting not just interest, but a deeper level of care and connection. This is a profound demonstration of affection because, as any Stoic would tell you, time is finite, and how we choose to spend it reveals much about our values. If she chooses to spend hers with you, it means that, in her eyes, you are someone who enriches her life and holds significance in her heart. So why does this matter? It matters because it's more than just the act of spending time together. It's about the effort and intention behind it. When she does this, she's not just fitting you into her busy schedule. She's actively making space for you, placing you in a position of importance in her life. How should you respond to such a clear sign of affection? The best way is to acknowledge her effort. A simple, heartfelt, "Thank you for making time for me," is an acknowledgement that shows your gratitude for the energy and thought she has put into the relationship. After expressing appreciation, it's essential to reciprocate the gesture. Be fully present, engaged, and let her feel that you value her time as much as she values yours. By matching her effort and showing that you are just as willing to prioritize her, you deepen the connection and create an environment where both of you can grow closer. In today's world, where distractions are endless and time is often the hardest thing to come by, such acts of prioritization are not just sweet. They are powerful signals of genuine interest and emotional investment. Common misinterpretations. In the complex realm of human connection, we often find ourselves overanalyzing the subtle cues that women send us. But let me give you a word of caution. Not every action should be viewed as a sign of attraction. A simple smile, a quick compliment, or a brief response might simply reflect politeness, not romantic interest. Remember, context is everything. One behavior on its own doesn't define the story. It's the combination of actions that tells the true narrative. For instance, a smile paired with prolonged eye contact and a genuine, engaging conversation speaks volumes, while a casual smile alone might just be a friendly gesture. The key here is not to overanalyze every single action, as it can easily lead to unnecessary anxiety. Stoics taught us to master our thoughts and emotions, not let them rule us. So if you're unsure about her intentions, take a bold step forward and simply ask, "I feel like we get along really well. What do you think?" This opens the door for clarity without pressure. How to respond when you notice these signs. Confidence is your best ally. When you spot these signs, don't hesitate or second-guess yourself. Let your authentic self shine through. Be self-assured without arrogance. When the moment feels right, take the next step. Ask her out, suggest an activity, or simply express your interest in a respectful, straightforward way. To recap, the 5 secret signs. A woman is attracted to you are genuine eye contact, subtle touches, active listening and engaged responses, playful teasing, prioritizing time with you. These behaviors are subtle but powerful. Recognizing them can transform how you approach relationships. All right, guys, now it's your turn. Start observing these signs in your interactions. Use them to build real, meaningful connections with the people around you. Remember, relationships thrive on mutual understanding, respect, and effort. Don't let the small things slip by unnoticed. They often speak louder than words. If you found value in this video, share your thoughts in the comments, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss powerful content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.